Hello everyone, we're back again.
Back on YouTube.
Very sorry for that.
Technical difficulties.
Technical stuff.
Yeah. Had to make a restart of the device, but now we are back here. Glad you're joining us. So, for those who do not know, the first stop is now behind us. We are having an awesome weather here. Conditions are perfect. We charged an average of approximately 100 and yeah, still nobody here. But we will wait for somebody to come and then we start.
The beautiful Norway. It's so pretty here. We are like, what are we now? Like 500 kilometers more south, right? About 400 south from Nordkapp. And the climate here is just completely different.
Yep.
You have grass, flowers, trees everywhere. Very, very different.
David, can you handle me my sunglasses?
Yes.
There we are. Second attempt, people. Apologize for the inconvenience. We had some technical difficulties. Good to have you here again. As you can see, the weather is awesome. We have partly blue skies. The nature here around here is just amazing. Phenomenal.
Really.
Yeah, absolutely. And so far, we can also say that we are well ahead of our charging calculations. How does it come? Well, the first supercharger that we had just didn't stop
Charging.
Yeah, in a velocity that was like really intensive. So normally we would have been standing there on schedule for around about 10 minutes and a few seconds. But we stood there, or we remained there for almost 20 seconds because the charging velocity was that good. Minutes. Oh yeah, 20 minutes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We are now still equipped with a lot of energy in our battery. So we are heading now to the next supercharger. David, would you please push the route button there? I can see that. Yeah. That's okay. Okay. Now we are heading into a fjord.
Yes.
And we will drive all around that fjord and come back then. Actually, the supercharger is like really close, but we have to go like double of the distance because we have to drive all around that fjord. Just to get back there on the other side.
There is a ferry, but
yeah,
we don't want to. We just want to do it by road, of course.
Absolutely. So see, there was a question asked when we would be on a certain supercharger. Well, we have to stop here a little bit. There was a question asked. Hi, when are you at the Elverum supercharger? Elverum, Norway.
Elverum.
This is the stop number 12, and let me see my calculations. Elverum. It says that we will be there around tomorrow around 5:15. Okay, So this question,
5:15 evening or
yeah,
AM?
5:15 p.m.
PM. So 5:15 in the evening.
By the way, David,
Yes.
my calculation said that we would arrive. Check, David. My calculation said we would arrive 13:47 at the supercharger. Guess when we started charging?
13:47.
Woohoo!
That's good. Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Wow.
There's a little inside detail.
Yes, exactly. But,
So we did a calculation beforehand.
yeah,
and
but we have to say, oh, David, we have to say that now, real charging time, or we have to say now that we have a gap of time that we have to add because we remain there longer.
Yeah, right. Yeah, time gap needs to be in there. Like
yeah, I'm already
actual.
put in.
Put in actual time.
Yeah.
A column with actual time spent.
Actual charge time. David, would you be so kind and put a little bit more air in this car? And also, please, on the front of the. No. Yeah. And what? Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Whew. Okay, and the actual charge time was 19 minutes 50 seconds and a tenth of a second. Let me do this here, the math, hours, minutes. No, that is not right. It is minutes. And it is seconds, and then it is seconds. That's the seconds. So this was 19 and 50.
Welcome to the guys who just joined.
Yeah.
Nice that you're here joining us on the efficiency tour. So I'll try to turn the screen up again. So try that. See if they can see on the road too. Facing the front. Let's see how that works. There we go. Look at that. So guys, now you can see where we are driving. Look at that. Isn't that a beauty? Isn't that beautiful? This is Norway, driving in a fjord. The camera is not really focused. We'll adjust that another time.
David, just on the touch screen, the part that you want to focus on.
It doesn't.
Does it work?
No. Just needs to go up a bit, like this. There you go. See that? Oh boy, isn't that beautiful? And
it's the famous E6.
Yeah, this is the E6, that's right. And there's road construction going on here, so on the road, it's probably the longest road in Europe.
Maybe, yeah.
There is maybe we haven't you can see that it can get quite bumpy. You know, it's the speed limit is 50 here, but you really don't want to go with 50 over here. See that? That's amazing. So, but we are not bored here. As you can see, the surroundings, it's beautiful. Beautiful mountain backdrop, driving along the fjord, water on the right side, mountain on the left side, houses around. It's beautiful. Enough motorhomes going on vacation here. A lot of Norwegians here, but also from all countries. All countries of Europe, you see them. You see Swedes, you see people from Finland, Germany, Italians, Polish, Czech Republic, French, you even see them here. Dutch people, you see them,
Chinese at all.
you see them everywhere.
Really?
Yep.
No Chinese.
Oh, we've seen Chinese. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
at the Nordkapp there were Chinese. Yep.
Really? Did we?
I did, yeah.
Oh man.
When I went inside.
Okay, real-time calc. So this is.
You guys let us know if the screen is all right, if it's
just
looking
right,
if
yeah.
it's looking clear, or
Yeah,
if you're
the picture
here.
is good, if you can see anything, just write us in a chat. So
if
we
it's
can.
if it's going wrong, then just tell us
Yeah, what we
what
can
it
do.
is. We can see what we can do. Die was?
Scheibe ist open.
Wische?
Ja.
Wo ist die Wische?
Ja, nach links. Ja.
Hart drücken, durchdrücken. Genau. So, ja, super.
Normal. Das machen wir so. Ja, ohne Wasser. Einfach mal mit dem Scheiben.
So, we just wash the windows a little bit.
There. You always have to.
Yeah, remount it.
Yeah, no. Just open the holder a little bit and just bend the camera a little bit too far. No. The holder of the where your cell phone is in.
Yeah.
No. There are two. No. On the side there are two.
So, done.
Yeah. There we are. Perfect. You got it.
There we go. Isn't that awesome?
Wow, that's really great.
Guys, you are on the E6 now. Like, this is really cool. I wish I was at home now. Actually not. actually, I wish to be here right now in a car, but yeah,
Let's see
if I wouldn't be here, I would have loved to see this.
Let's see if he still says that. After.
In 35 hours or 50. Look at that. Awesome, huh? Yeah. Well, you know, guys, on the screen it looks good. In real life, it looks even better.
Absolutely.
So, this all is just one big advertisement for Norway. Norwegian government did not sponsor us, but this is one big advertisement. So book your next vacation to Norway.
Exactly. Where it is only.
Yeah, we weren't that positive about Norway this morning when we left, right, Samuel? That was just really bad. We left this morning with about 8 degrees, full of rain, cold wind, cold stuff. Really bad. And right now, it's just wonderful. It's like 16 degrees outside, sunny, some clouds. It's nice and warm in the car. We have a beautiful road to drive on. It is awesome. So as you can see here on the right, like here on this side of the road, you see there's the water, of course, the fjord. But here, you see that? There's a little beaches, stone beaches, and there are a lot of these little huts, like you see there. They're on the right side. A lot of these little, and they're fisher huts. Like there's a fisher boat in it, and people go out and maybe even for actual like professional fishing, but I think most of it is just for recreational fishing. People that have their cabin here and that go down to the water and have their boat laying on the water and go fishing in the fjord. Because this here it's a fjord, and which means that this is actually connected to the ocean. This all is connected to the ocean. It's salt water. You can see the water coming up and going down from the tide, and so this is just seawater. It's the North Sea water connected to the ocean, of course. So there's salmon in here. We've seen salmon farms. You might have seen them already on the videos, or you will. And yeah, it's very blue, as you can tell sometimes. It's very clear water. It's very pretty. So there we have a nice waterfall. Maybe you can see it when it's turning still. Turning towards it. And on the right side is a waterfall coming down.
Yeah, you see, we have plenty of road ahead of us, because this is the way the road will be for the next 1,200 kilometers yet. So that's what it's going to be. It means that really that's really, as long as the weather is great, it's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. So if you want to ask us anything, feel free.
Do we get any questions in still?
No questions so far on Twitter. Let me see.
Twitter, for example.
The only question there was concerning the superchargers in southern Spain.
Maybe you can talk about that still, because he is actually right. There is no supercharger all the way down in the south.
Well, partially, yeah.
All the way down in like Tarifa, there's no supercharger.
Exactly. Like, that's absolutely right. All the way down in Tarifa, there is no supercharger, but 400 kilometers before Tarifa, there is one supercharger in Kular, which is the last one on the route down to the south, and this is the one we will take. We will finally take, put all the money in that we have, and then just drive the way all the way down and go for the world record. So far, in between, there will be superchargers all the way long. So this makes this trip a supercharger only trip, and this car that we have is able to drive up to 600 kilometers. What?
That's incredible.
Yeah, and even more. We had this record done just a few weeks back,
yeah,
by two Italian guys, I guess.
Yeah.
They went into a record with a Model S100D, and they
did hypermiling, they call it.
Hypermiling, yeah, 1,071 kilometers on one charge.
On one charge, isn't that unbelievable?
Yeah.
But I mean, they go to the extreme. They go on very low speed.
We could not do that here.
They go all the way flat, no mountains, all the way flat landscape, and just drive around for 24 hours for 40 kilometers an hour. So that's how you get then 1,070 out of it. But still, I mean, it's unbelievable. What we do is also really, well, it's still quite efficient. So we'll turn the camera again.
There we are, back with us in the car. Look at those beautiful waterfalls on the right, David.
Yeah, awesome. Well, guys, tell us what you like more, to see the front or
what do you like
or
more?
us.
You want to see the front or you want to look into the car? It's up to you. Just tell us what we can do.
Some likes coming in. Mira says both. I can imagine why. Hi Mira, thank you for watching. Joining us here.
Yeah, it's really cool. We will see now. We will in 49 kilometers. We will be at the next charger, and we will still be in the optimum window. So we will just charge up the minimum. I did my calculations here and have now another possibility to calculate real time.
Hey, guys, show it to the
cannot
public.
show. We cannot show.
Yeah?
Look, you see it there in the front. There's a waterfall on the other side. Here too,
yeah,
on the corner.
Absolutely beautiful.
See a waterfall coming down into the fjord. It's just melting water. Still snow up there, laying there.
Absolutely
coming
beautiful,
down.
David. If you want to take a picture, oh no, you can for Instagram with your phone. Wow, so beautiful.
Have a look here.
Wow, ja. Schön, ne? 50 oder ganz runterdrücken, dann hast du 5 Schritte, genau. We have to go slow here now because it's a construction site, maybe.
Fjord, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like basically every, what is it, 100 kilometers at least once?
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Low. No, go there.
Ich wollte nicht bremsen.
Nur antippen, dann kannst du dann
Bremst verliert.
Ja, richtig. Yeah, as you can see, we are getting lucky. There is no wind in northern Norway. That is really rare, and the weather is also pretty nice, pretty well. So, taking the start into consideration, we are really very lucky. We already thought, like, we had some predictions that the whole part of Norway, the whole northeastern part of Norway. There's only northeastern part of Norway, right?
Northern part.
Would be raining. Wetter 70. Yeah. So far it's going amazing. It's amazing. David, check the average.
Toll. Super cool. So now we just, as you can see, we're turning around and now we're actually on the other side of the fjord. Do you see that? That was a nice transition. You're with us. And now you can see that now on the right side is still, of course, the water. But on the other side, that's where we came from. There, we drove all the way down on that side. We turned here, we just turned, and then now we're driving on this side of the fjord.
And do you want a pen where you can show better?
Yeah. So
Take the fork.
No, here. No, come on.
thank you. See that? So from there we came. And now, in here, and now we're going to the tunnel. This tunnel is going on for a few hundred meters.
And you can see the Norwegian people. Yeah, we're still live. Norwegian people rarely Tunnel macht immer einen Tunnel in Außenfeierabend. Der Norwegian also wir müssen den, glaube ich, überspringen.
Also wenn wir den nur für kurz halten, meinst du? Für 6 Minuten ist diese An- und Abfahrt oder was? Oder die
We are back on.
Live again.
In the tunnel there was no network.
Yep, waiting for you to join again. Oh, the first one joined already. Welcome again. We were just disconnected because we're in the tunnel.
There's a next tunnel coming. We hope that this tunnel at least
Has a
has a
network.
network. If not, please bear with us.
2.3 kilometers tunnel. So we'll see you in about 5 minutes, I guess.
Oh, never. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
A few minutes. We'll be back.
Yeah.
Unless we'll keep on.
Now I hope that it connects via the connection with the. There we are. Back on. Now with the phone connection. It's better.
Right.
There we are. Sorry for the interruption again. Yeah. We are just talking about maybe skipping a supercharger because our let us do the math, right? There's a leg following of 222. just skip it, yeah. So guys, if you are probably somebody wanted to wait for us on the supercharger in Badu,
You just have to wave at us.
Yeah, wave at us, exactly, because we will not take it, the supercharger, if nothing unpredictable occurs. Because we are... David, would you be so kind? Just put in the other supercharger. No, the other supercharger.
Yeah.
Press,
Warte.
no. Press somewhere on the map.
Devices.
You know it.
Yep. Which one is it, David? It's called the Zettermoen.
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 I have supercharger Badu, Tesla supercharger E6 Badu.
Oh, it looks like Switzerland here.
No, wait, ski button. This is where we were.
It looks like Switzerland.
Awesome, right, people, that view. Come on.
Ja, scheiße, jetzt.
Comes.
Wait.
Come on down. Come on down.
Make a nice one, please.
In the Instagram.
It's the Instagram. It's now.
Ist es Badu?
Soll ich navigieren, Mann?
Nee, mach mal.
Warte.
Bist du?
Okay. Badu sagst du, Samuel.
Ja, bei mir steht hier, das ist Supercharger E6 Badu, Norwegen.
E6.
Klick mal da drauf, es muss der ja sein.
Grüße aus Stuttgart. Oliver, thank you. Diese?
Ja.
168 Kilometer.
Perfekt, das ist es. Oh. Ja, das ist das Problem. Wie ist die Prediction jetzt, ne? Wie fahren wir?
Ja.
Lieber nicht.
Ja, wir haben uns Zeit, uns zu entscheiden, bis wir am anderen Supercharger sind, okay?
Genau.
Okay. Guys, we're just having a discussion whether we're going to switch a supercharger or not, because it's a math game. And so far, it's really close. It's really close.
But we don't want to come under the
critical point,
20%
yeah.
mark of the battery, because then the charging is not as fast anymore. But we also don't want to charge too short.
Because you always lose, there's always a certain amount of time that you lose when you
start to charge.
Exactly. So this is a math game. This is pretty easy. You have to take the whole time that you are charging and then see whether an extra charge brings you, in average, a higher charging rate or not. So this math will make the difference. And right now, it is really the thing that we would love to skip that supercharger, but we think that some people already made those errors, and that's why the performance wasn't that good. And we don't want to do stuff like according to our feelings. We will do it according to cold stone math.
That's right, which is good.
So
because then you can go back and see, okay, that was right, math, and that was not, because you have the numbers.
Exactly.
Which works.
So if you have any questions, please let us know.
What was your mark in math, Samu?
What?
What was your mark in math?
Pretty. I was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, always pretty good.
So Oliver is asking, fahrt ihr manuell oder fährt AP2?
Oliver, welcome. Well, we drive AP2 partially because especially on construction sites and in tunnels, the AP2 is sometimes a little bit bumpy and a little bit it starts to brake abrupt, and every braking process for us is a loss of energy. So we try to keep the autopilot out of critical situations, and you know, and let the human driver do the work. But yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes it just breaks quite abrupt. Also, there are some things that we've noticed. For example, when you have the guardrail on the side of the road, when it's in the curve of the road, let's say for example here coming up in the curve of the road, then the autopilot sometimes thinks that there's something dangerous standing right there in the curve, and it also starts to react. Or especially on other turns when there's a car standing on the side of the road. That's when the car then says, okay, I see something standing there, might be dangerous, and I pull hard. Sometimes it even engages the brakes. So we don't want to have that happening, because that is wasted energy.
Exactly. So it's developing. It's a developing thing. The more kilometers you have in the car, the easier you can predict the situations, and then you can already take the AP2 out of business before it starts doing stupid things.
Yes.
So
just need to learn with the car together.
Exactly. So that was pretty well. So right now we have to say that the best average so far was driven by Roberto, even though that he's the driver with the smallest experience in the car. But the average that he's doing right now is awesome.
Oh.
We will give you the numbers soon, but right now we first want to wait and see how it all plays out, because we are really optimistic for the tour, we are really optimistic for the time, but we don't want to throw around with big words before we have facts on the sheet, man. So
that's right.
Yeah.
So, and just for my information, AP2 is
autopilot
just,
2.
But that's the only the speed control. Is that also the?
No, AP2 is the whole system.
Okay.
AP2 is the whole system. The second generation AP2 is the one with 8 cameras.
Right.
It's the one that is developed by Tesla totally. AP1 was with a mobile eye chip. That was an autopilot that was also that was partially developed by mobile eye. It worked pretty well. Look all those Norwegians. They're going faster than they are allowed to. Are they really?
No, it's 90.
They're going
76
going quite fast.
Turn the camera. Yeah, guys. So as you can see, welcome aboard again with a view inside the car. Man, oh, that's beautiful.
So I saw someone else joining. Elena, thank you for joining. Welcome.
Who's in? You know?
Elena.
Where's she from?
From Hamburg.
Nice city. Really nice city.
So let's see how the calculation turns out.
So you see, guys, when I told you there was a ferry. Here's the boat. Did you see the ferry there on the right side? It was just the boat leaving the screen. This is the other side where the ferry would arrive. So that's the amount of time is in between the drive and the ferry. So the ferry just cuts straight through the fjord.
Yeah.
So, but Oliver, that was a nice question. Thank you for that. If there are any other questions, just let us know by the chat or Twitter or YouTube comments.
drivers mostly on the superchargers, because we are doing a lot more stops than the other team did. So the other team, as far as we know, they changed drivers also in between. We won't do that. We will try to keep our stops only stick to superchargers, like according to superchargers. We will stop 39 times if there's nothing unpredictable happening. So that actually means that sorry. There's some water here.
Bring water.
Yeah, I know.
Here.
Thank you. Thank you, David. Got you.
Oh, das ist ja geil.
Yeah. So oh, there's a cloudy, rainy,
Ooh.
rainy.
Turn
coming
it.
Look at that.
Wait it. Yeah.
Look at that. All the way in the distance, right over there, you can see rain, sunshine, clouds, all together.
Yeah, they can see it well in the live stream.
Doesn't show up too well on the live stream, but it's really pretty.
David, put it back into the car and turn it around.
All right, a question on the 39 stops and the you were talking about stops and the amount of driver changes.
Turn the camera a little bit. Possible. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so we change drivers on the superchargers. Depending, like sometimes we don't change the drivers even on the superchargers because the stints are sometimes pretty short.
The legs.
The legs, yeah. So right now, wow, this is magic. Really magic. Going really efficient. Average speed 1347. Real time calc. We will update our sheets so we can predict you even better when we are going to be in a certain spot. So if you want to meet us, you can come out and have a chat with us. Just as we said, if you come there to the superchargers, you can sign the entries in our logbook, because if other people are at the superchargers, there are possibilities to keep you confirming what we are writing in the logbooks. Besides the camera footage and also the logbook entries and the logbook that we are separately producing. So you are absolutely invited to join us at the superchargers. The next one will be Ski Bottom. As far as we know now, we will put in, as far as it looks now, we might stop there, but only for a very, very short time.
Unless the charger is charging very fast.
Elena is asking, fahrt ihr wieder an Hamburg vorbei? Yep. We will be in Hamburg, Privathotel Lindner, supercharger. It's a small supercharger.
Not the RAF, or the RAB.
Let me see. Mannheim, Hamburg will be August 15th around 12. That means yeah, August 15th around 12 o'clock we'll be there. Just got a message saying, Levi meinte gerade so, das ist Samuel, Papa und Opa Berlin.
Opa.
Konnte sein, oder?
Ja.
Habe ich schon mal gedacht.
Construction site ahead. David, switch camera. Switch camera.
That's right. All right, guys. Another construction site. So I think it's even less than 100 kilometers. So it's probably about every 50 kilometers even. There's a construction site, as you can see. Levi will like this. Big bugger there on the right. A big excavator. We've seen a lot of them on, Levi. And with those excavators and construction site comes a road that is just very bad. It's all gravel, potholes, and water standing in the potholes, so you don't see how deep they are. So it's really, yeah, we need to be careful. We don't want to have anything happening to the tires or to the car. So we'll take care.
Yeah, 11. This is not. We have to make up 9. Guys, what do you think? I suggest we take the stopover and we charge in for.
We check again. We check again right before ski button, but
yeah, ski button. And we check right before, but
yeah,
I think we have to take it.
I think so too.
Ja, das schafft man nicht. Ich würde da halten.
Ja.
Lieber da mehr Strom mitnehmen.
Ja, es kommt immer drauf an, Robert. Du musst Mathematik müssen wir machen. Aber alles in allem bin ich voll bei dir. Also, wir müssen das mitnehmen dann.
So that's how it looks like, guys. And that is 3 guys in a Tesla on their way from Nordkapp
to the world
Tarifa.
record.
Going to get a world record. At least, well, that's our plan.
Exactly.
And we'll do everything in our capability to make that happen.
Exactly. Real time calculation. Let me see now. Let me put up my stuff here. That one. Estimated driving time, the estimated charging time, with the other time. Real-time clock. Charging time, take this one. The arrival time is driving time.
Was?
The sunset Opera.
Ja.
So,
Okay, ja, ist Sonnenbrand.
no.
Ich auch ein bisschen, ja.
Nein.
Sunburn, a little
Just
bit.
check my own.
Yeah, if you saw the
My
video,
age.
if you saw the video on our YouTube channel yesterday, from from the hike, the recreation day, rest day, we all have a little bit of sunburn. Only also even though we only were on this mountain for 2 hours or something like that, right? 2 or 3 hours, right?
Yep.
It's really amazing. Driving all through Norway. Okay, now our estimated arriving time right now is 15:44. David?
Yes.
Could you
3
show
minutes.
me? Could you show me trips on the middle screen? Fahrzeug. Ganz unten links, ganz unten links. Nee, ganz unten links Fahrzeug. Trips. Thank you. Wow,
Okay, guys, do you still have any questions? Maybe about Norway itself, how we, whatever you'd like to know. Has any of you have ever been to Norway? What would you like to tell us?
We are experts on Norway right now.
Well, like I would say we're experts on the roads in Norway.
Yeah, the roads. Like, I hope you can see it on the live stream. There's a beautiful piece of road ahead right now.
Yeah, on the left side you saw a nice waterfall coming down into the road. This one still?
What?
Average.
What?
Simon?
Wait, I want to see. Why can't I see the? Oh, I can see here. No, I can't. Can I? Oh, it's on my phone. Damn it. All right, you can take it away. Like, turn it off. Okay, guys. I would say we have to take it, right? Change it to ski mode.
Yeah. Even though it got better, but.
Okay, guys, the next stop, David, change the target to the destination, the navigation system. No, just click on the supercharger there, and now go navigation. Okay, the next supercharger stop will be Ski Bottom. We will be there in right after the calculation is my
3 minutes, I think.
Yeah, something like that. My prediction was 15:44. But we don't make this. That would be now. I need the phone anyway for stuff. Yeah. Okay. Want to have it? Want to leave it on live? Okay. Let's do it, guys. We just decided to let the camera on, leave the camera on, while we are doing the next supercharger stop. So
I'll do it.
we are preparing. Trip abbrechen. Und nochmal neu eingeben. Wieder. Das ist ekelhaft. Er zeigt es nach oben nicht an, er zeigt es unten an.
Reboot.
Good to have you back. Just another tunnel.
We're back again.
Alles gut, David. I see the messages. No new messages. We need. Was it initialized? Okay. Let me see. David, I have.
There's a question coming in.
What differences did you notice when you run a DMP90D, like in terms of ride quality, interior, quarterly? Okay, Oliver. what the question is, what differences did you notice between this 100D and your 90D? I don't have a P90D, I have a 90D. Like in terms of ride quality, interior quality. Interior quality is absolutely the same. The only difference there is that I have the ventilated seats in the front, which I think are a great pleasure because you really don't sweat, and that is something that we experience here on this car already. In terms of range and driving, in the driving abilities, there's no differences at all. It's absolutely the same car, but I have to say this 10 kilowatts more in the battery, they are just huge. They really make this car
a difference, huh?
Make a difference.
Totally.
And I have to say, if I like, you can't even buy the 90 anymore. They went all the way up to the 100D, and so I have to say that I would absolutely recommend to get a 100D. The car is absolutely amazing. You can really drive when you go in a normal way, in a gentle way. You can go 550 kilometers with one charge without any problems, and that is really amazing. It's really amazing.
Totally.
So, but the thing is, you don't get those ventilated seats anymore. Okay, it means that the ventilated seats, they are not for sale anymore. They took them out of the program to yeah. David, if it's not working, put on Google Maps.
We know where it is.
The vegan seats. What's the opinion on the vegan seats? I have to say I like the vegan seats because I am vegan as well, and David is a vegan too. Roberto is not yet, but maybe soon.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
What did you say, Roberto?
Roberto loves the trockenfish.
I love my dry fish and my dry meat.
I have to say the vegan seats are pretty cool. I like I like it, but I don't like that you really start sweating pretty easily on those seats. So Roberto,
See?
Autopilot da vorne sind so zwei Schnulzen,
Ja.
die auf der Dings rumhängen. Geh lieber mal daher dran. Those guys, put the camera.
People here on the street
People are really crazy. See that?
are crazy.
They just jump out on the road and start walking with their pets.
Like, how do you want to?
Roberto, nicht so beschleunigen.
Ich hab nicht gemacht, der geht automatisch. Ich hatte ja Navi Dings an.
Dann guck, dass du das soft machst.
Ja, ja.
Ski button.
Guck mal, Landy.
Das ist kein Land, das ist eine G-Klasse.
Ah, nee, eine G-Klasse, sorry, ja.
G-Class. Old fashioned style.
Auf geht's. Wir sind dicht dann rein. Sehr schön. Yeah, so far the vegan seats. What I have to say is, I love the Alcantara and the vegan seats. That the options that they are there. This is pretty good. Roberto,
Ja.
du hast auf deinem kleinen Display vorne die Anzeige. Jetzt nicht, wir rebooten, wir schaffen es nicht mehr rechtzeitig, sehen wir gar nicht mehr, wo der Supercharger
Ja, ja,
ist.
klar.
Oh, I remember this supercharger pretty well on the way up.
That's here on the left.
There was
There's still a cafeteria there next to it.
Oh, with the coffee.
okay, guys, get ready for the charger.
50.
David, put the internal camera on. And you have the M3 pre-ordered. And any of you have the M3? No. No, the Model 3? No. We prefer a Model S. Though we
Well,
have to say,
maybe for a shopping car for the wife, right?
yes. I have to say that
I would
S,
love one.
yeah,
I would love to have one.
Model S is really good. It's a really good car. So now, as you can see, we are arriving. No, Model S is good.
Da waren sie. Da sind sie. Ich bin vorbei. Scheiße. My turn.
Ja.
Hier. Easy.
Just missed the supercharger entrance. We had to turn, and there it is on the right side. Now you will see it. Okay. Ski button.
Which number do you want?
Don't care.
Doesn't matter.
Somewhere in the middle. David, I need the trip.
Oh, come.
Hey.
Perfekt. Gerade nach hinten noch.
Okay.
Und stopp. Okay. Gut. Park, draufdrücken. Okay, there we are.
So, warte. Warte jetzt. Ein Trip.
Wie viel Uhr ist es? 15:54.
15:54. Trip, warte.
Nein. Warte.
Okay. Seit dem
was-
letzten Laden.
Was brauchst du?
109,4
Du
Kilometer.
Du brauchst hier diese.
109,4. Dann haben wir links den kompletten 9,9.
9.941
Okay.
Kilometer Stand.
Hammer, ja.
Und dann
1554 Trip, Kilowattstunden, Trip
Trip ist
15,6. Seit dem letzten Laden steht
ja 15,6
da.
Kilowattstunden.
15,6.
143.
Battery percentage arriving.
Battery percentage arriving 40.
Okay. Let's go and document the charging. David, turn the camera. Within the calculation that we are always needing to prepare the charging stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
So guys, I'm going to show you live how we do this. We are not yet charging, just for you guys to see that too. We're just preparing because we have here the video mount on. And so what we're going to do is have here the stopwatch.
Battery, the camera, is this holding up?
It will. Just
Cool.
leave it.
Is recording.
Here's the stopwatch.
Stopwatch. Where do I start it? Here? Okay.
Just press.
Okay, got it. Got
Do you
it.
know it?
Got it. Come on. Open it up.
So there's the cable.
Open up.
We open first.
Go 3, 2, 1, go. Clock.
And it's starting.
Time running.
Time running and it's
Charging.
Charging.
Battery is filming everything. And the camera is filming everything.
And so we
So
have
you have the possibility to check the
enjoy
view. 25 seconds. Next stint. We will, let me see, we go up to, Roberto, Vorsicht, ich muss aufs Display. 116 kilowatt. Charging with 116 kilowatts right now.
Wow.
Pretty well. So we will remain here until we fall below 112, I would even say.
Yeah?
Yeah. I would, if there's a possibility to put it up, we would take it.
Almost 1 minute 5 seconds.
1 minute 5 seconds. That's 15:57. Put it all in the logbook.
So it's charging at 118, eh?
118?
118.
118 kilowatts, guys. 118 kilowatts.
You got to see this. Look at that. Look at that. 118 kilowatts charging. Samuel does the luga luga.
The luga luga.
Charging 1 minute 50.
Let me get it into the map here. Also, we have lost life everywhere. Still charging 118 kilowatts. Crazy. Okay, next step is...
Need some exercise, Roberto?
I'll try to.
Yep, that's good. So guys, this is the first live charging. Real-time live charging, documented by a GoPro and 3 witnesses in the car and a stopwatch that is continually going, as you can see. It's right now 3 minutes 7 seconds.
Wow, still 118.
What's the percentage charged?
45.
45. 3 minutes 20. These guys are doing exercise. That's good. You need exercise.
We will upload all the charging video logs onto YouTube as well. Ja, aber wir fahren da runter, hoffe ich doch. Oder? Still 116 kilowatts.
Samuel.
Ja.
Let's have a look at this from a distance. Look at that car. Isn't it a beauty? Isn't that a beauty? Nice. This is our...
4 minutes, 50 seconds in the charge.
This is the future of rally driving. Of any kind of...
Dropping down to 116.
116 kilowatts. There are the drivers on the windows. Mr. Eckerd, Riemersma and Valentino. Look at that. Show you from the other side. Isn't that a beauty? the supercharger in Ski Button. Ski Button. Sounds like a ski boat. Little cafeteria here. Café Ruja. There's the charger.
Still on 116 kilowatts.
As you can see, ready for the world record.
David, how do you turn this back on? We are still on 116 kilowatts. What can we do?
Let's keep on going on.
Okay, the next leg will be David. Guys, now we will soon end the live streaming.
Yes.
Because we'll have to do some calculations and stuff.
Exactly.
It's getting serious. This is no game. We want to
we'll
get the world record.
Let's end the live view here. We will catch you back again in the car while we're driving.
Thank you. Talk to you later. Thanks for
Thanks
joining.
so much
Any
for joining. Questions,
write on Twitter.
put them down and we will answer them in the meantime or in the next live view.
Okay.
Thank you very
much. Talk
See
to you
you
later. Bye. Okay. 150